Alright, I've been getting a few requests to do a video about Max. Basically, bloodline, weight, height, blah 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 blah. So yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and do one. Well, he just turned a year old. He was born February 14th, 2016. I got him from a really good breeder, kind of a couple hours away. His dad was a long coat, black and red, West German working line. Not a show, a working. His mom was a Chet. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. I have a hard time pronouncing that. Black sable, long haired. But I think she's got a little bit of DDR, which is East working line also. Down next. Lay down. Yeah, so for the most part, he's West German working and Chets. He is about 75 pounds right now. He was the biggest out of his litter, I know that. His dad was really big, 120 pounds I want to say, and his mom was average, about 75 pounds. I think he might be a little bit underweight. Sometimes it's hard to tell because he has that long hair. I think he should be about 80 pounds, maybe. He's really tall. 28 inches at the shoulder. So he's like one of the tallest German Shepherds I've ever seen. He's also really long. And I don't know if this matters, but I did it because I always say how big his head is. His head is 21 inches around. So that is freaking huge. He's got a bowling ball size head. He is AKC registered. I do plan on breeding him when he's about 2 years old. I thought about showing him because he has a beautiful posture and he has a great stack, but again, a lot of judges, I don't know how showing works because I know long coat, they don't really show long coats, and plus he's over breed standard as far as his height goes. You know, male German Shepherds normally are not taller than 26 inches at the shoulder. Max is 28. And he could even get a little bit taller as he matures because he's still got a lot more filling out to do. But yeah. He stayed blanket back, which I'm glad. Because, you know, I consider Sheba more red than tan. I mean, tan is like Max's leg. Sheba's really darker than that, kind of. But I'm really glad he stayed blanket back for the most part. Because as far as tan goes, I like when German Shepherds have a lot more black than tan. I don't really like a lot of tan on German Shepherds. And I also like how he has that dark face. You know, he kept a really dark, pretty mask, which I like. Like I said, he's a year old. So I don't think he's going to change color-wise much longer. If he would back up, I could try and get him a picture of him stacking, but he's interested in the food I got. Well, quite nice. Oh, well. Try and get another video. He's too hyper right now. He's on a leash, and it's been raining all day, so he's kind of been in and out of the crate, so he's excited to be out. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of requests to do about Max's bloodline and everything, because everybody likes the way he looks. We're supposed to move to Florida this fall, and I am only allowed to take one dog which the poodle is not really mine. That's more my mom's dog, so it don't bother me to depart from him as much. But there's a little bit, my camera's not focused, there it goes. So it don't really bother me to depart from him as much, but I'm only allowed to take one dog when we move to Florida. So I know I might get a lot of hate from this because I've only had Max a year. Not even a year. I brought him home in like the middle of April, so it ain't even been a year yet. Now he wants to pull on the leash and play tug of war. So it ain't even been a year yet. Max, quit! My foot is tied around that. You're gonna break my foot! Look, what's this? Giving these treats, getting to stop. So I haven't even had him a year yet. But he's gonna break my foot. This is tied around my foot. Anyway, Sheba's gonna be 8 years old in July. So she's getting old for a shepherd. You know, and I really want to take Max to Florida. And I'm not trying to abandon Sheba because she's old now. And I'm thinking, oh, she's old, run down. You know, I don't think that way because Sheba is actually in great shape for being 8 years old. I mean, you would never think she was. She doesn't really have a gray beard. She's 60 pounds. She's really fit and looks better than most shepherds do. And I don't mean that offensive. I'm just saying she looks great for her age. It's just, I'd rather take Max because this summer I'm going to get Max trained, start training in IPO, which is Obedience, Track, and Protection. And Max has a really keen protection anyway. And with me going to Florida, a brand new state, just me and my mom by ourselves, I really want to take Max because he's a better guard dog. He's a way better guard dog. He's a better protection dog than Sheba. Sheba's more of a laid-back dog, and she always has been. Sheba's never been a rowdy German Shepherd. She has really low prey drive, which that's okay. I'm not complaining, you know. Different shepherds, no German Shepherd's the same, but she has really low prey drive. I'm sure she would protect if she had to. I mean, if somebody busts in the house and they were trying to kill me, I'm sure she would do something, but Max is really keen on everything. So I'd rather take him when I go to Florida. You know, maybe I can convince my mom to take both of them. I don't know. But as far as right now goes, no. Only one can go. Ciao. Quit, Max. Quit chewing on the leash. So, yeah, that's basically my video. Telling about Max. Because everybody's been asking. You know, he's really unique too. I mean, Sheba's kind of unique too, but then again, she's not. She's just a faded out black and red. You know, a lot of German Shepherds fade out when they get older. It's just some of them fade, they're settled completely. But Sheba still has kind of a lot of black, but she's what you call a faded out black and red. Max is really more unique than most German Shepherds I've seen. I mean, I normally don't see them with his coloring. I know you can't really tell because he's in the dark. And right now he just looks like a blanket back, black and tan. But if he's in the sun, you can actually see a real pretty beige red. And he has some silver up under his legs. You know, he has like a really unique mark. He has black lines on his leg. He's really different looking. But anyway, I just want to do a video and give people, you know, some info about Max. And I'm sorry if other people are offensive when I say I want to be leaving Sheba behind when I go to Florida. I will make sure she's got the best home. I actually might let my uncle have her that lives out in Germantown on a big farm. You know, I'm not trying to abandon her and think Max is a better dog, so I want to leave her behind. I'm doing it for my own well-being. I'm going to Florida. I need protection. Max has got a lot of money into him. And, you know, that's my prerogative. So I'm sorry if I get some hate from people. I will try to take both of them. But we do rent. And people in Florida are a lot different than they are up here in Ohio. I mean, they don't even want to rent to me with one German Shepherd, let alone two. I have met a few landlords that will allow Max. But they said there's no way they will allow another one. So if I can find a landlord that will let me take both of them, I will. But like I said, people is a lot different than they are here in Ohio. Down there. The rules are a lot different. So, yeah. This is Max. I think I said everything about him. Its weight, its height, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Bye.